The puck again. That one just carrying that little bit too much for Dermot Berry to keep in play. Just looking, Redmond Barry appears to be gone to full forward now. We'll follow the play anyhow as Michael Jacob out here on the far side wins possession with the outer man, trying to get it across to an unmarked stop. Now he does. Here's a chance to stop Willie McIntyre with a point. He goes for the goal. Oh, and a great save from the goalkeeper, Patrick Barr there. Martin Dempsey holding his head inside as much as to say again. Johnson and in there. And we're seeing a substitute. Is a Bartle Redmond that's coming on for the Oulart, the Ballagh men. Yeah, Martin Redmond seems to be a player coming into the action. Just looking to see is it Martin Dempsey, the player that's leaving the scene. Yeah, Martin Dempsey, the player that's going off, and Martin Redmond, the player that's replacing him 2-9 to 1-9. But Martin had a glorious chance there, but Darren Stamp decided to go it alone. 19 minutes into the second half. Oulart the Ballagh enjoy a goal lead as Michael Jacob lines up this 65. Strikes it well. Is it going to turn in? A good point there from Michael Jacob, a very good point from the 65. I think that's his second 65 to get today. To my knowledge, he's just missed one free as far as I can recall. It's 2-10 to 1-9. Then the Scottish District men back into a 4-point lead again. 19 and a half minutes gone in the second half. Seem to be underway. Perhaps it's a little bit early. 4 points, not much of a lead in hurling as the ball eventually comes to Jack Berry. Jack has had a good afternoon, but he won't be too pleased with that one. Goes away to the left and badly wide. He had a chance, but didn't take it, so it remains 2-10 to 1-9. Just one substitute used so far, that's by the Oulart, the Ballagh man, Bartle Redmond, just coming into the game. St. Anne's still not using any substitute as the goalkeeper, Hugh O'Connor, prepares to take the puck again. Hugh just beaten one so far. He hadn't much of a chance for that one. The ball towards Story. He loses it. Michael Jacob gets it back to Jonathan Myden, now operating at left half back inside towards Dolberry and Paul Finn. Paul is away again. Dolan in hot pursuit, but Paul bearing out down on goal. He's still going. He's on the 13-metre line. Is he going to hold on to a lot? It's still there. It's well cleared by Jeff Barry. Perhaps there's going to be a free out there. Jeff Barry was defending, and I don't know whether he penalised Paul Finn or not. He seemed to hold on a little bit too long, but Paul getting around Dunbury too easily there for the St. Anne's mentors liking. Paul was bearing down on goal, but eventually held on too long. 3 out 2, the St. Anne's and Dunbury to take it. Donald's puck down there towards Joe Kelly, coming to it first. Reading the situation is Rory Stafford. Rory's puck inside, Francis Simpson going high, pulling it down very well, can't quite hold on to it. It comes eventually to Jack Berry. Jack trying to get space, he'll take a point here, he does. Another point of the St. Anne's and 2-10 to 1-10. Just a goal separates them. 21 minutes gone. Remember, against Fight Harriers there was 30 minutes gone when St. Anne's came for that all-important goal. Dara Ryan was the scorer on that occasion. There's 21 and a half minutes almost gone still. 8 and a half of normal time. There'll be a little bit of stoppage time, I presume, as well as the goalkeeper Hugh O'Connor's puck towards the far side of the field. Towards Michael Jacob there, being followed the whole way by Paul French. They're tussling away down in on us. The ball eventually won over there by Rich Doyle, trying to get to Jack Berry. Jonathan Myden defending as well as the ball eventually comes to the number 10, Redmond Barry. He seems to be operating all over the field. This one right across the vest to go. Francis Simpson under it. Beats the ball, through a fence very well close to the headline. Gives it back out. Sean Dunn is there, but again it comes to David O'Connor. With the ball brilliantly taken off his stick by Sean Dunn. I was going to say, what the hell is Sean Dunn doing down there? But he's proved to me now why he's down there, because he took that ball very well. George Jacob waiting behind him there as Sean Dunn gives it back to George under pressure. A brilliant block there from Jack Berry. Jack trying to get around the swinging stick. Again defending there, Darren Stamp very well. The ball towards Pierce Redmond. Pierce having a very fine game with the other members, Kevin Byrne, who wins to the underground in towards Rich Doyle. Rich goes high, Jonathan Myden knocks it away. Jonathan gets it into his hand, he loses it again. The ball eventually to Jack Berry. Jack takes the puck inside, the goalkeeper Hugh O'Connor under it. As the corner back there, David Roach was policing the full forward. Francis Simpson has gone down there, I don't know whether it's crap or what. The ball eventually out to David Roach over on the far side. David under pressure, turns one way, half knocked by David Berry, the full forward. The ball eventually comes back. Oh, and a bad effort there. Who was it? Rory Stafford, I think the player on that occasion. There was a chance for St. Anne's, but some of the St. Anne's players beginning to find pressure getting to them now. Of course, they've had a long, hard season. They've been out Sunday after Sunday over the football and the hurling. Francis Simpson with a distinctive limp out there now. There's just one goal separates the side still. Jim Jacob under it there with Kevin Byrne. It breaks between it. The ball eventually towards Darren Stamp, but it goes on to stick of Darren Stamp. It's going to be a St. Anne's player, John Sinnott. Is he calling the referee's attention there? I thought his hand went up. It's going to be a line ball to the St. Anne's. The player's going to take it, John Simpson. The game far from over. I think he's wanting Martin Dempsey, maybe perhaps off the sideline there. Perhaps he's interfering with the situation. I don't know. Joe Kelly won Martin Dempsey away from the scene, back to the dugout, and I suppose it's only to be expected. It's a county final. He's checking with the referee to ask about which time. There's over 6 minutes of normal time to go. A goal separates the sides as John Simpson lights this one. A brilliant cut from John Simpson. Landing inside towards Dermot Barry, going very high. The ball eventually worked out. It comes to the number 10, Redmond Barry. He hits it low. There was a point for the taken. He didn't take it. He's still in possession. He's tussling away. Close to the end line. Alan O'Connor roots it out. He's gone out for the 65. But Redmond Barry creating a lot of problems for the outer defence down there, and he eventually works the 65 out of this one. Will they go over the point, or will they be lobbing it in around the goal man area? There's still plenty of time for the St. Anne's. 24 minutes gone allotted. People thought that Oulart Ballagh would be too strong, that they'd have a comfortable victory. It's anything but comfortable right now. They're in the lead. They have a 3-point lead, but in hurling, 3 points is a very small lead indeed. There's 6 minutes of normal time to go as Redmond Barry lines this one up. Will he go for the point, or will he lob it in around the goal mat area? I'm sure he'll have a point on his mind. He swings it in, and it looks like he's got the point. There's just 2 points separated now. A very dangerous lead. 210 to 111 as the Wexford district men reinforced their challenge, shall we say, and they're right in the game with 6 minutes or thereabouts to go as Hugh O'Connor prepares to take the puck. The wind is freshening again. The sun still shining down into the eyes of the Oulart Ballagh defence as Hugh O'Connor's puck comes towards midfield. Michael Jacob is there. He don't hold possession. It's Martin Story working deep. Whistle the line around up to Darren Stamp. Darren hurling much better since he went back to the half-back line. The ball eventually up towards Paul Finn. He's been playing pretty well for the other men, but eventually won by Darren Ryan. Well, again, Darren has played. He gives it over there to Jeff Barry, the cornerback. Way out the field, he swings a good ball inside. Francis Simpson's under. Come on, Doug goes for, don't hold it. David Rose coming to it, pulling it on the ground. Is it going to go over the sideline down and under? So it's kept in play. The ball eventually worked back to Jack Barry. Referee Joe Kelly blowing his whistle. Had it gone over the line, John Sinnett's flag is up. The flag went up. Some saying that perhaps the ball hadn't crossed, but the linesman said it had. John, a very experienced referee, of course, has also refereed senior finals. It's going to be a line ball through the Oulart Ballagh men. John taking a bit of hassle there, but John will be used to that type of thing. It's going to be a line ball through Oulart Ballagh to Boss Dunn. There's a little under 5 minutes to go. The ball's up towards Barton Redmond. Barton feeling it well close to the sideline. Well blocked there by Charlie White. The tussling away. Charlie picks it off the ground. And the linesman, he's having a heavy go at the linesman there, but the linesman said it was over the line. Charlie White also picked it up, but he decides on this occasion it's going to be a throwing ball. Barton Redmond and Charlie White, the referee says, we'll have to have you back, you're too near. We can't throw in the ball until you move back. A little bit of aggro going on there with Jim Jacob and John Simpson down there as well. And this is all very childish stuff indeed. It's very hard to throw in the ball, of course, the players are on top of you. Joe, you better step out now, you get into a hurl. The ball eventually won there, but it comes back to Michael Jacob. Michael about 45 metres out, this one, he swings it away. The goalkeeper, Patrick Parle, will he be content to let it out? It doesn't go out, he holds it in play. And he sends it way down the field, just 2 points, as I say, separating the side. The ball knocked down. Sean Dunn way back. Jack Barry is there as well, and Sean Dunn doing a very fine job of defending. As I say, he's operating on the half-back line. I don't know why, but that's where he's playing anyhow, as the ball is eventually won there by Donald Berry. Donald roots it out. He only comes towards George Jacob. George a bit lackadaisical with that one. He runs over it, eventually goes back to David O'Connor. Here's a dangerous ball inside, Dermot Berry inside. The eventually knocked down Francis Simpson with a chance of a goal. He shoots, it's gone in. A goal from Francis Simpson. And the St. Anne's men in the lead, 27 minutes gone. 2:11 to 2:10. Very poor defending there inside, and the ball eventually broke down to Francis Simpson. This is the man that's been getting goals all year. Jim Berry comes across. A substitute on is into number 18. Niall Ryan is it, not Seamus Berry seems to be the player. David O'Connor, the man that's going off. I think David sent in that last ball there. Seamus Berry comes in and Oulart Ballagh finds themselves a point in the rears. 2:11 to 2:10 now. Have Oulart the character to come back. A point behind is Hugh O'Connor. Prepares to take the puck out. A 2 points lead was always a dangerous lead. The ball here in the centre of the field. And we're about to see history. The ball coming to Jonathan Myden. Jonathan can't be playing if Oulart get the field. The ball knocked down there by Seamus Berry. Over on the far side of the ball. Eventually coming to Story. Story trying to get room to swing his stick. He eventually does. Comes over where it comes through on Martin Redmond Barry. Redmond swings it in. Is this one going to go over the bar? No. It'll carry away out over the end and a wide. A wide nearly as good as a score to the St. Anne's men at this stage. 28 minutes, 2 minutes separate St. Anne's in a unique double. They'll be holding on for dear life here. Francis Simpson, the hero, of course, got the intermediate hurling man of the match in last year's final. He won't care who will get man of the match or anything else. Should St. Anne's achieve this great victory here today. Hugh O'Connor's puck coming towards midfield. Redmond Barry under. What a game he's had for the St. Anne's men. The ball there over towards John Simpson. John trying to get up in his hand to won't come. They're tussling away. Redmond Barry. Now, a minute ago, he was in on the full forward line. It's knocked off the stick of lead down. It's going to be a 65 for St. Anne's. John Simpson going to take it. Redmond Barry all over the place. I'd imagine he'll be a hot contender for man of the match. Usually goes to a winning team. 1 minute of normal time. As John Simpson lines it up. Could this game end in a draw yet as John Simpson lines it up for the St. Anne's men? As I say, many people surprised at the challenge that St. Anne's have put in. But then they were never going to lie down. The ball eventually comes to Rory Stafford. Rory close to the sideline, but that's a bad effort from Rory. Beating everybody out over the end line. You'll want to speed it up. Hugh O'Connor, is there to get a draw of this one? Is there a sub coming on for the Oulart the Ballagh men? Just looking there at George Jacob going to leave the scene. Is it Paul Roach is coming on? Number 17. Paul Roach is that player coming on. George Jacob is going on. Not one of George Bettles' days. Perhaps he also had a yellow card. Martin Ryan in a frenzy of excitement there as Hugh O'Connor prepares to take the puck. We're fast approaching full time. The referee nevertheless will add on a minute or two of injury time. The ball landing around the middle of the field. The number 17, Paul Roach goes for the story, trying to get it up. Referee didn't see it was on his blind side. The ball eventually coming to Francis Simpson. Simpson is fouled there, a bad free conceded there by the number 17, Paul Roach, the player who conceded that free, and it looks like St. Anne's are going to wrap up their first ever senior hurling title in 2000. What a great achievement after winning the senior football 2 weeks ago. Are they going to hold on here? They're leading by a point, and this could be another chance for Redmond Barry. A wide here will nearly be as good as the score. 30 and a half minutes gone. As Redmond Barry lines it up, he strikes. Is it gone straight between the posts? It has. St. Anne's with a 2-point lead. Look well on the way to victory. But as we say, the 2 points, that's the danger one. Oulart will have to go for a goal now, not less than 7. St. Anne's bringing on another substitute and delaying time. If nothing else, I suppose, and they won't be too worried. Joe Kelly checking with his watch. It's the number 16 coming up for St. Anne's. That number 16 is Niall Ryan. Another Ryan, a brother of Dara's, who's going off. Francis Simpson, he's injured, he's hobbling. He get a hero's welcome. Perhaps maybe even man of the match, but I think Redmond Barry is going to be a real hot contender for that one. Time slipping away for the Oulart the Ballagh challenge. 31 minutes gone. The ball put out again by Hugh O'Connor. Joe Kelly blows it, it's all over. St. Anne's have got that and lose them double. It's hard for a lot of people to take. They just didn't think it was possible for St. Anne's, but they never gave up. At the start of the second half, they looked to be in serious trouble. Oulart were all over them, but then St. Anne's came good and a couple of vital goals winning in the end. It finally ended up 2 goals and 12 for St. Anne's. Oulart the Ballagh got 2 goals and 10 points. Let's great and due credit to the St. Anne's. A great performance, and Redmond Barry, I'd say, would be in contention for man of the match. 7 points he ended up with. He was all over the field. It's a very excited St. Anne's down here and under us now. I feel for you.
Hey, nice to get.
That was so weird. congratulate Satan on winning the double. The first time in 40 years, because the way back in 1960 that the Harriers achieved the double. I think they've shown the rest of the county whether it's heart and commitment that they can play both together. I like the Wexford well, and I hope they will go on and win the Leinster double now. I'd like to congratulate Howard about on giving such a fine performance, a fine sporting game. And I know it will not be long until Howard is back again. I would like to thank our sponsors for the senior hurling championship and for their sponsorship over the years. Without further ado, I would like to present Helen Senior Post to Dermot Berry, captain of the St. Anne's team. Hopefully, like only one or two more, and be half as good as they were in their time. 3 cents per hour. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! I thank Francis Sweden. I'd like to thank Francis' sponsor. I'd like to thank Pat Whitney and Maria, Paul and McGilliberry, and thank everyone involved. Secretary Nicholas Harper, Charlie White, Chairman, Noel Lightshider. And lastly, I'd like to thank our supporters, the best of Thank you very much.
the victorious captain Dermot Berry, very excited Dermot Berry. I must admit I was one of the Doubting Thomases. I said that's for the double never.
Well, yeah, you were nearly right, Willie. I mean, at 10 minutes in the second half, you might have been right. We were 6 or 7 points down there, you know, but we haven't laid down all year, these lads, and we go on and we get a score. We always reckon we get a few scores in a row, but I mean, there's no point in dying out there today in front of 8 or 10,000 people. We have to give every last bit we had to the final whistle, you know.
Yeah, I was listening to you last night on the radio, and you said give it every ounce today at the 60 minutes. Like, it's proved against Fight Harriers the first day dead and buried. Derek came with a great goal.
Yeah.
Glenbarntown, could you take us through some of them games? Like?
That's right. Well, again, the Harriers, we were probably behind Dara saved, I think. We had a chance to equalise then, but I made a real miss of it, and Dara luckily saved with a goal just after that, so that got us. Again, Barntown, we were 5 points down halfway through the second half, and we came back again and won it. It just shows if you make an effort for the whole 60 minutes, you'll always get a chance. You'll always get your few chances again if you're still trying and you're still in the right frame of mind. And luckily this year, we're in the right frame of mind for every single game we played.
Did you honestly, in your mind, coming here today, think that you had a chance of winning this great double?
I did. There was doubts now at half time, honest to God. We were nearly too relaxed before the game. We weren't quite, we were a bit happy and we were a bit here and there, but at half time we were pretty focused. I mean, the first half, out of focus in the first half. I mean, you got a goal in 6 points or something like that, you know, and we were terrible. We were missing balls and as we were getting shots in the ball, and we were terrible bad, but luckily when it did drop right for us, it dropped right for us in the midway, you know.
Yeah, you came back in the second half, you threw level, and then Oulart went up to field a goal.
Yeah.
What was running through your mind at that stage?
I still think once we get going, once our forwards got a few scores, we got 3 or 4 points at half time in the goal, and once we got those, you always feel we get more. Like, you know what I mean? Once lads do something good on the ball, you always reckon do the next thing. And Fanny, fair play to him, got the win goal near the end. It was a great finish by Fanny. It's a great finish.
Well, a wonderful achievement, Dermot. I mean, the Leinster Cup Championship now, Harry's going to take all that.
I don't know, Willie.
He's allowed to celebrate tonight.
We'll have to turn up for that one, celebrate for the week, and we'll go to that then on next Sunday and see what happens.
Well, enjoy the great victory when it's there, and the best of luck for the
Thanks very much.
well
Thanks very much, Willie. Thank you.
Eileen. Dominic.
Let's come in here after getting bit. We came in here lads today, everyone was lifting us up, we didn't come in, no problem, but we knew ourselves come in here lads. But the football meant to you and the hurling as well. I just said Ron Fagan out there, lads running about the youngs who aren't hurlers and this and that and other, but we know what it's like to be us getting bit, and we also know what it's like to win as well, and it's a great feeling lads. And there's only one way always to gain respect lads, and that's when you're up there and you're getting that cup, and as the boys said up there, you know, champions, and that's what you are lads. You are worthy champions, you are a great boy just behind it, but at the end of the day lads, we all hang up to you and fair play to you lads, and I wish you